Hey guys, it's Jakenya Lawrence here of the Fox Enterprises. I decided to shoot my video from the comfort of the couch today, simply just to give you guys another view. But we have made it to day 4 of our extraordinary path to leadership, and I want to speak to you today about the mind. Now, the funny thing about this is I have taken some very copious notes, and I'm going to be referring to them quite often because I don't want to miss any information that is necessary for you all to not only become a better leader, but seek out the leader that you need to get you to where you want to go. Understand that your mind is the chair of intellectual activity. It allows us to deliberate, to process, to ponder, to reflect, and also to remember. It also enables us to strategize and make plans. We use our mind for those types of things. It's also where we find clarity and where God imparts wisdom upon us. In leadership, it's a strategic component that we use. For example, strategy is used to execute great leadership. The mind enables us to take our leadership instincts and inspiration and put it into action. We all know that faith without works is dead. So when we utilize our mind, it allows us to put things into perspective and put it into action. Leading with your mind allows more wise decisions about utilizing all the resources we've been given. Whenever you're trying to accomplish something, you tend to only think about things that you can physically see in front of you. However, when you delve deeply into your mind, you're able to realize that you've already and always have been equipped with the things that are necessary to succeed. You just have to tap into them to release them. Okay? And the way I came about this is there are 3 key elements to leading from the mind. Keep these elements in place when you're looking for a leader or if you're trying to become a leader because they are extremely important. The first thing is you must have discipline. Discipline transforms ideas into accomplishments. Strategic leaders understand the importance of discipline and they are dedicated to keeping them and the team committed to achieve long-term success. So you want to find a leader who, first of all, has the discipline to be a leader. The next thing is stewardship. Now, stewardship are for those people who care for other people's property. That's extremely important. They oversee, protect, and care for what they were entrusted with. When you are an intentional steward, you build guidelines that equip your team to make good, consistent decisions about how to manage the resources among you. So, for example, you tend to have one of the things that I was taught early on in my entrepreneurship was that be able to identify your strengths, be able to identify your weaknesses, and be okay with the fact that those are your weaknesses and your strengths. So in other words, I bring something to the table that I'm extremely strong with, whereas someone else may bring something to the table that I'm weak with. And it's okay because guess what? I can do what I'm strong in and they can do what they're strong in and we can complete a wonderful team. So with that being said, that leader is going to be able to be a steward over the things that they've been entrusted with and be able to utilize those type of resources that are around them. The third and final thing that you want to have is accountability. No matter what you're doing, you need to have some type of accountability partner. Now, with accountability, it involves leaning into others to get their best work. Leaning into others to get their best work. That's your accountability partner. It should be a practice and it should be brought to you with authority and reasonable expectations. Yet they still should be showing you respect and kindness. Authority and reasonable expectations. In other words, you want to sit down and find out from that person what their goals are. What is it that they're seeking in the form of your leadership, where it is that they want to go and how they want to get there. And then you're to hold them accountable for it. Not always being passive, somewhat aggressive, but always respectful and kind. So you want to make sure you're actually holding them accountable for what they stated they wanted to do and how they stated they wanted to get there. You don't want to be that person that says, oh, you didn't do your work today. That's fine. You got till tomorrow. No, if you're the accountability partner, convict them, hold them to what it is that they said they wanted to do, and remind them of what their goal is. One of the great honors of leadership is that we are able to help others accomplish things they didn't think they had inside of them. That is a wonderful quality to have as a leader, a wonderful privilege, because once you see that someone is winning and you have had some type of influence or responsibility of it, it is the greatest feeling in the world. Leading for your mind provides structure for the heart, the soul, and strength to flow. So guys, just, this has been a pretty long video for today, but your mind is an extremely valuable asset in life for more than just, the things that we use it for on a regular basis. But what I want you all to understand is this. When you're looking for a leader, make sure that leader has passion. Make sure that leader has a heart and that their character is correct and in place. And make sure that they have the mindset and the mind to lead you to where it is that you want to go. So now for your 2 homework questions. What steps could you take to be a better steward of the people you lead? Number 2, what systems or processes could you create to provide better accountability? Now, I have a couple of accountability partners, and I have to admit that we have been pretty slack on making sure that each other is accountable. However, I plan on stepping my game up just a little bit more and holding them accountable just like I want them to hold me accountable. So guys, I hope this training on mindset has helped you just a little bit. And I hope that this series is helping you just a little bit more to understand what it takes to be a leader and how to find you a leader. So until tomorrow, you all have a great day. Bye-bye.